In the 1980s and 1990s, the U.S. Mint was working hard, really hard, to please us collectors. Remember, they made the special prestige proof sets throughout the 1980s and into the 1990s? And then for the 25th anniversary of San Francisco taking over proof set productions, that would be 1968, meaning 1992 is the 25th anniversary, San Francisco struck the very first ever silver proof set. But they made two. A regular flat pack, which we see out there. It looks like the other proof sets other than they're in silver. And then they made a special collector package, kind of like a hybrid that goes into that prestige set, known as the Premier. Those Premiers are scarce. Those Premiers are special. And tonight, I got all 7 of them finally back in stock. So they started this program in 1992 again for the 25th anniversary of San Francisco striking proof sets. Let's bring back silver for the first time ever. Great idea, novelty, let's do it, right? But it was a short-lived series because in 1999, the world changed. The state quarter program began. And that's when we had 5 quarters per year, and the U.S. Mint changed packaging again. So we have this 7-year hiatus in the history of the U.S. Mint where we took these gorgeous silver proof sets, struck at the San Francisco Mint, and they were put into these big velour packages. So let's break it down on a set-by-set basis. There are 3 90% silver coins in each of these sets. The dime, the quarter, and the half dollar. Roosevelt, Washington, Big Kennedy. All right? Prior to this, all of the silver proof sets were made at Philadelphia. So this is the first group. 1992 was the first year that San Francisco struck silver proof sets. Period. In our history. And we made 2 versions. Let me talk about the versions if I can. Just as a reference, like 1995, right in the middle. They made over 2 million regular clad proof sets. They made 549,000 flat pack proof sets, but only 130,000 of these with that beautiful velour envelope, velour album, with that big outer box, big certificate. They basically made this where you could fold it into a presentation and stick it on your desk or on a shelf. It was a gorgeous setup. 1997, just for a secondary kick, 1.9 million regulars, 605,000 flats, only 136,000 of that beautiful Premier. Certificate outer box with the big wrap velour, kind of like a prestige proof set, but it wasn't. So we have 7 years, 7 90% silver dimes, 7 90% silver Washington quarters, and 7 90% silver Kennedy half dollars. 21 silver coins in all. Yes, let's do the math in the graphic right now. $39.99 times 7. 1 shipment per month for 7 months if you want to just join in. And right now is not a great time to get them all, but you can get them all for the same price. All that times itself is $279.93. Join us either way. I'm glad they opened it up because some of these historic sets, these unique time frames in U.S. history, where they make collector sets specifically for us. And then they changed it because, again, the state quarter program morphed everything. The last 25 years have been a life of their own, right? But this was that big first step of making really quality, high-end silver sets, again, for the first time since 1964. I mean, they made a concentrated effort. But if you look at this, you have the San Francisco effect. Prior to this time in history, every Kennedy made in proof was a Philadelphia. Prior to this time in history, every single silver Roosevelt dime was a Philadelphia. And the same story to be told on the Washington quarter. San Francisco took over in 92, and today we still have silver proof sets today. I mean, you might have got in earlier. The U.S. government currently sells San Francisco silver proof sets. And they're at $150 with the government directly. That's the entry point. I can go back to the 1990s, the start of all the great collector sets in silver, the same silver. And we're under $40 each tonight. So here's the crazy part. My competition has the Kennedy half dollar in silver in a capsule. And the only place to get them are what? Cracking open these sets. The 7 coins added together, 56, 73, 68, 114, the 95, 76, 81, 58. Add them all together, over $500 just for the silver Kennedy. That's giving no respect to the dime, no respect to the quarter, or the other two non-silver coins. If you want to buy the actual sets, get them all, like you're seeing in front of you right here tonight. They're at $579. So there is, I guess, a little respect for the dimes and quarters there. Again, how our programs work, there are no club fees or any of that kind of stuff. I know a lot of others have that. We're happy to work with you. You control all the narratives. For $39.99, you'll get your first shipment sent out to you. And then about a month later, you'll get number 2, number 3. One of our customer service reps will set you up and get that all organized. So that way you're all set to go. If something changes, you don't want to join, you don't want to continue, you don't have to. Just call us and say stop. There's no penalty fees or any of that kind of stuff either. We want to make it affordable for collectors. We're collectors at heart as well. We understand that there's good times and there's bad times. But when stuff appears, sometimes it's the only time it appears. This is the first time we've had a silver premier opportunity for all 7 of them, the complete set. This year, we do 5 hours of programming every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Alice and Alex and myself, 15 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. And where are we right now? We're at the end of the year. And this is the first time we've had the premieres on air in 2024. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. So you just don't see them. And it's because, well, they didn't make any. And the ones they did make, who wants to give up the best of the best? Clad sets, silver sets, and the beautiful premiere set. Only a 7-year span, 1992 to 1998, and this is that span. Under $40 a set. We're $279.93 for all 7. Divided by 7 is $39.99. The competition's north of $570. We are $300. We are half the price plus the easy pay option to make it work for you based upon your own circumstances. We want to do business. This is the best stuff when it comes to silver proof sets. And tonight, finally, they're back.